My name is Nicole Mangum. I'm going to be giving a speech about depression. Good afternoon, family and friends. I would like to thank you all for coming and listening to me speak about a topic that we all have had to deal with in some form, whether ourselves have dealt with it or watched a loved one suffer from it. The topic I will be discussing is depression. Today I will speak about how to recognize, how to intervene, and treatment methods for depression. First, I would like to read a short poem that I found about depression written by someone who suffered from depression. Days of endless struggle, more hopeful pills today, trying to appear normal in some sort of way. It seems that the struggle is always here with me, and I wouldn't be here now if guilt would leave me be. I know there's been many who've had it worse than I, but that doesn't mean that I wouldn't say goodbye. People say I have a lot going for me. I'm sorry, but I can't see. I can't see because my worst enemy is not my life, but inside of me. Always on a roller coaster, not much consistency. If nothing, if I'm up or down, I'm nothing if just me. Very little energy, wanting to stay in bed, wishing to be enthusiastic instead of feeling like I'm made of lead. Wanting to be excited, wanting to care for more, but when nothing makes sense, it's hard to focus the poor. Cluttered mind, cluttered thinking, it's hard to keep in touch with what's happening around me and not to worry too much. I feel that everybody is better than me and that I can't do anything right. This is how I felt my whole life. It didn't just start last night. No confidence, no self-esteem. Everybody else is right. To speak my mind is to be a fool, so I just try to sit tight. Any one of these problems would be a heavy vice, but when you have them all, living seems like a roll of the dice. Depression could be considered the common cold of mental disorders. Depression doesn't usually strike all at once. It can be gradual, a withdrawal from your active, everyday life. Depression can have a number of triggers, such as family issues, a breakup from a long-term relationship, a divorce, etc. Some people believe there is a genetic connection. I believe this to be very true, since I know some of my family members before me have suffered from this. Recognizing depression can be hard. The reason is some people are very good at hiding it. I myself suffered from depression, and I hid it very well for a long time. My trigger for depression was something personal that happened to me. Some of the following are symptoms and warning signs that you can recognize in a person with depression. Persistent, sad, anxious, or empty mood. A feeling of hopelessness. Feeling of guilt or worthlessness. Loss of interest in hobbies and activities once enjoyed. Decreased energy and fatigue. Insomnia, early morning waking, or oversleeping. Appetite or weight loss, or even weight gain. Thoughts of suicide and attempts at suicide. It is important to understand not every person who suffers from depression has these symptoms. All cases of depression are different. There are several types of depressive disorders with the same symptoms. They are the following. Major depression is the most common, and they are characterized by the things that I had just read to you. Dyspnea, this is a less severe type of depression, which involves long-term chronic symptoms that do not disable but keep a person from participating in everyday life. Bipolar disorder, this is also called manic depressive illness. This is characterized by a cycling of mood changes, meaning highs and severe lows. Sometimes this can happen all of a sudden or sometimes gradually. When trying to intervene with someone who is suffering from depression, it can be very difficult because most won't admit that they have a problem. The most important thing that you can do for yourself or an individual suffering from depression is to get the appropriate diagnosis and treatment. Offering emotional support and just being there can be very helpful. Sit and talk with the individual. All they need is someone to listen to them. Getting help with your depression or helping an individual with depression can be done through the following: family doctors, mental health facilities, community and mental health centers, and employee assistance programs. Thank you for your time, and please, if you know someone who struggles from depression, please be a friend and just be an ear for them to listen. And now I'll do my special occasion speech. Family members, friends, especially Melissa and Keith, today is a special day as I watch you start your lives together. It's so bittersweet. I still can't believe my baby sister is now married. I remember when we both used to dream of this day, and here it is. I can remember us playing as kids and all the fun we used to have. It seems like yesterday we were playing school and making mud figures after it rained. It's hard to imagine us all grown up and married. It makes me sort of feel kind of old in a way. Time sure has flown. Always be honest with one another. Never go to bed mad. Life is too short to always be mad. Keith, take care of my baby sister, because if you don't, I'm sure I'll find you. I wish you both the lifetime of happiness and many more memories as you start your new life together and eventually have a little family of your own. I love the both of you.